Hey, hi guys. Finally got it going here, I think. Hey, I just want to, sorry for the delays. Really serious technical issues. I am in a serious learning phase, and so appreciate your patience. Um, hey, I just want to share with you something that's on my heart here today. Um, I have some really good friends who are uh, missionaries in Africa, and they are struggling right now financially. And we're glad to help them. And when they call us, we're really glad to be able to send them money, and it's our honor to be able to support them. But they're frustrated because it's happening more and more frequently. And so I've kind of just asked them. I said, "You guys had um, a serious supply of donations. You were doing really good for so long, and I'm just kind of wondering um, what happened." And they were just real honest. They said, "Hey, what's happened is that um, as the economies all over the world have gotten worse and inflation's gone up and gotten worse, people have just written them and said, 'Hey, I'm sorry, but we are no longer in the place to support you anymore.'" And so they just quit supporting you. They said, "Yeah, they just stopped sending money because it's too tight." And I thought for a moment, I thought that is exactly the wrong place to save money. Exactly the wrong place to save money. And so what I want to talk about is today is um, really, and when money's tight, the right place to save money is by stopping your donations. I think there's something we're not understanding here. I think there's really something we're not understanding. I'll call it the law of sowing and reaping. I'll call it the law of attraction. Um, right now is exactly the wrong time to stop. Because right now you need to sow into something more specifically, um, deeper in terms of money. You need to sow right into that, and that would be a really important thing for you right now. So the law of sowing and reaping. What does that really mean? That means that you sow into something. In this case, in the case of my friends, the missionaries, you sow into their work, and this sowing causes a reaping financially. So, um, in that you donate, you receive. This is just a it's a spiritual reality. It is a spiritual law. Some people call it sowing and reaping. There's other people that call it the law of attraction. Um, Other people call it karma. But in all honesty, this is just a reality. And I'm just really want to tell you that this is not the time to stop. Tell you a little bit about our story here. We have been um, real generous people our entire lives, and so we're really blessed. And we managed to have two homes now, and that we own. One is to rent, and the other one here we live in, and also rent an apartment upstairs. And so we're just really blessed, financially blessed, because we are generous. I don't want to pat myself on the shoulder, but that's the reality. Is we're generous, and because of that, and we're generous selflessly, not because we understand a law and we want something back. No, we are we are generous. We give to others, and they and call it what you like, God, the universe, whatever. sees to it that we receive at least that back, if not more. And so here we are. We become. I've worked really hard. I was taught an incredible work ethic as a child, and that work ethic caused me to be in the position to have have been a professional in two particular sports, or semi-professional in two particular sports, because I just learned what it meant to work hard. And I started working at a very young age. I just continued working. So here I am. I moved to Germany in 2003. I don't really fit in here in any way. And in terms of the economy for people who haven't grown up here and don't have the right pieces of paper, it's really kind of difficult to make it here. But hard work and honesty. And that's what I thought. I always thought my parents brought me up to say, if you work hard and you're honest, you'll get by. You'll do well. You will do well in life. And that's true. You know what you can get with working hard and honesty? You can get comfortable. Yeah, you can get really comfortable. But what's the nature of comfortable? The enemy of the best is good. And to be honest, working hard and being comfortable. The enemy of being rich is comfort. So, so worked really hard, and the last job that I had was, I was almost 10 years by a major German airline as a flight attendant. Earned pretty good money. Flying standby. We could travel all over the world, incredibly cheap. Life was pretty good. And so, and then along came Corona. How many of us could start our troubles right now with that statement? Then along came Corona. It's exactly what it was. Um, the the father company of this airline used Corona as an excuse to end the company. Been trying to do it for a few years, and all of a sudden, this was their chance, and closed down the airline. All of a sudden, here I am, Corona, and no real job. So that was really difficult. Worked real hard, found another job, and worked real hard, and wasn't great money. It was just a job, and um, then we got nailed here in Germany with what is was a natural disaster, really bad. Yeah, we got a flood, um, like few places know about. Was incredible. Hundreds and hundreds of people died. Caught us off guard, and all of a sudden, our basement was completely flooded, and everything in it. That's where the kids' bedrooms were, in the basement, and was almost nothing that we could really save out of it. And here, everything's built with stone and brick and mortar. And hey, you know what? When that stuff gets wet, it takes a really long time for it to dry. And here it was, all of a sudden, our kids are sleeping in the living room, not in their bedrooms. We have a trailer, a trailer in our driveway for one of the kids to sleep in. Terrible situation, really terrible situation. On top of that, the company I was working at also drowned. So now I've got my second job gone. So we've got one job gone, second job gone, and a natural disaster, and I was down and out. I was emotionally just down and out, completely depressed. But here is the amazing thing, and here's what I want to talk about: generosity, sowing into others. So, nonetheless, we continue to give because that's just who we are. And despite all of these problems, in the middle of all that time, we were still able to give money and donate to others in the 5-figure range. And we were happy. And we were amazed. At one day we looked at each other, my wife and I, we looked at one another and we said, how can this be? We are in the worst place, I mean, physically, right? In the most difficult place we've been in our entire lives, and we've never donated more money. as we are this year. Crazy. And there's all kinds of things involved in that. Had we had this year, if we had been generous before, who knows? And I'm not going. Here's my point with all this. My question was, are um, are your donations the right place to save money? And what I want to tell you is no, absolutely not. Your donations are not the place you want to save money because you need money now more than you ever have. And so you don't want to stop the flow of sowing and reaping when you're in the place of need. You need to be even giving more than you normally do. I know this is incredible faith, and it doesn't fit within the mindset of the average people, but this is the way it is. If you're generous now, when it's tough, you will continue to do financially well through this entire process, this entire time. People, we've got a world financial crisis coming. Now it's just inflation, which is bad enough. Here in Europe, of course, our politicians have managed to screw up the energy to the point where we've got some serious problems. But it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. But we need to have this law of sowing and reaping, the law of attraction that needs to keep rolling. And if you say, I can't afford to donate money right now, then you are wrong. You will have big problems. Your flow of money will probably come to a stop. You can't afford to have your idea of saving money be stopping your donations. It doesn't work. It's like a prevent defense. What it does is it prevents you from winning. Saving money on your donations, saving money on your giving is going to prevent you from doing well. This is what I want to tell you, really. So don't save your money now by stopping your donations. You hurt the other people. My friends in Africa are not only not able to help the people that they're trying to help, but they themselves are partially not having anything to eat. They are struggling personally. It's not that easy. And because we think selfishly, short-sighted, we get into these problems. So the other thing I want to tell you is, here I am, freedom lifestyle, laptop lifestyle. I'm making a video to help you understand how the law of sowing and reaping works. And you have the ability to take that with you and change your life. The reality is you can only save so much, right? We're seeing it right now. The prices are going through the roof. You can only save so much. So maybe the issue isn't save more. Maybe the issue is make more. That's what I'm doing. I'm making more than I've ever made. I have found in affiliate marketing, network marketing, online marketing, I found more income than I ever thought I would find in the middle of a financial and energy crisis. Excuse me. So what I want you to know is I'm going to challenge you. Maybe you don't need to save more money. Maybe you need to make more money. If you're interested in making more money so that you can live the freedom lifestyle, then what I would really encourage you to do is leave a comment below here. Leave a comment here. Subscribe to my channel. Click the bell. Thumbs up for this video. And leave a comment that you're interested, and I will get back to you. I will get back to you, and we can talk about this. My channel is all about this. Passive income, freedom lifestyle, new lifestyle, and that's what I want to share with you guys. So keep the law of sowing and reaping going, law of attraction, and learn a new mindset. And that's what we're going to do together. We're going to help one another, okay? So thanks, guys. I wish you a great day. Thanks for being here, and we will talk to you soon.